friends, welcome to today's vlog. This week I'm going to be filming my first week in the life as a teacher. So I'm super excited to take you guys along through the second week of kindergarten, which is super fun. If you guys don't know me, my name is Haley. I'm a first year kindergarten teacher and I am currently in my second week of school. Today was the first day. It's actually after school today because I brought my camera to school yesterday to hopefully film like a prep with me, but then it ended up being that a lot of my coworkers and team members were in as well, so they kept coming in my room and so I was only able to film one clip and kind of go over like what I was doing that day and then show you some things that we did that week. So I'm gonna insert those clips now. Hello sweet friends, welcome to today's vlog. Today is Sunday. It is the Sunday after the first week of school, and so tomorrow will be the first day of our second week of school. And so I'm in my classroom getting ready for the week. On Friday I planned with my team and kind of planned out what we're going to be doing all week long, and then today I'm going to be making the copies and just kind of doing all the things that we need to do before the school or before the week starts next week. I'm super excited. We just finished our first week of school and it was crazy but it was so good. My kids are super sweet. So I'm gonna do a little bit of rearranging of my room because I've decided some changes that are going to make our classroom a little bit better for my students. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, for the time being, as my kids are adjusting, I've realized that I need a spot for them to go to calm down that is a little bit more inviting, a little bit more cozy, a little bit more enclosed. And so I think I'm going to change this to a just total calm corner for right now. Probably during the year, once people get more settled, I will change it back to this because I think this is really nice to have a spot for the kids to play. I think I might put like some stuff on these shelves because I'm not really utilizing these shelves right now, so I can give it to the kids to play so that they have more room for the kitchen area. But I'm gonna make this into like a calm corner area, I think. I'm gonna try it, see what happens, we'll see. And so I thought it would be fun to show you some of the things that we did the first week of school. And so we did a class promise, and if you're wondering why I translated everything, it's because I have two students that speak exclusively Spanish, and so they are learning, and so we translate everything in our classroom. I do have like 5 other languages, but all those students also speak English, and so this is the only one that my students speak no English with right now. And so we talked about we are kind, we are respectful, we are safe, and I had these words on here, but then the kids came up with the like examples of how to do it. And so that's why my handwriting's a little bit sloppy in these places, because I was doing it with the kids. We created anchor charts for like literally everything, you guys. We made this anchor chart for packing up, and so with picture cues for my kiddos. We also did one for carpet expectations. And so we have like sit crisscross applesauce, keep your hands in your lap, eyes on the speaker, listen to the speaker, and thumbs at your chest when you have something you want to say. And then we also did some other ones. Where are they? I think they're on the bottom. Oh yeah, we did the bucket filling classroom. I actually shared this over on my Instagram and talked about how this went and stuff. And this was a really good lesson. And so yeah, that's kind of some ideas of what we did. Let's see, what else did we... My kids love the reading nook. They love books. As you guys can tell, they haven't quite figured out how to put the books away. We're going to talk about that this week. But they love reading. They love laying on these little pillows. They absolutely love it. And so I'm so happy that they like it. And yeah. So I think I'm going to start switching that over and organizing that stuff, and I'll show you what it looks like.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time?
Okay, so now this is here and this is here. So that's kind of like a little preview of what we did last week, and then what I did yesterday, and then today went so well. It was so much fun. My kids like got it, which is awesome, because last week, the end of the week, was a struggle, you guys. Like, they were so tired. So they just like you know, we're struggling a little bit. But today they were rejuvenated. I think they're building up their stamina and they did awesome. So yeah. Hello sweet friends, happy Tuesday. Today is going to be the second day of this vlog. Yesterday I filmed a little clip or two, and so today hopefully I will be able to talk to you guys more. It's a little bit hard because like people are constantly in my room and constantly like right beside me. Also, if you can hear that noise, it's raining, you guys. It's full on fall here in Washington and I'm so here for it. Like, look at this. It is coming down. But anyway, so I'm on my way to school right now. I fell asleep last night at like 8:30, and so I am very well rested and I was very much needed, and I have just been loving this week being planned. Like, I'm not in the room, like in the copy room making copies right before centers or whatever. Like, I've actually planned ahead because last weekend I was able to plan for the entire week. And so it's just really nice feeling to like know that when I get there, everything is ready. I can just do some things to like extra things, like make sure my slideshows are ready and it has all the right pictures and all that fun stuff. So I am going to head to school now, and I will check in with you guys when I get there. Hey friends, okay, so I'm in my classroom right now. It's just a little bit later, and so I just wanted to kind of like take you through like what I usually do when I get here. So usually when I get here, I pull up my email and check to see if there's anything that I need, and then I'll pull out my planner. This is next week, don't mind that it's empty. This is this week. And I'll just like, now we have like another meeting, and so I just added it to my calendar, and then I kind of open up to what we're doing today and just kind of familiarize myself with what we are doing, and so then I can make sure that I am ready for that. So that's what I'm doing, and yeah, that's kind of all I have to say right now, but I will show you guys if I do anything else. Hello friends, it is the end of the day now. We've made it, woohoo! Today was another really good day. My kids are starting to get into the swing of things, I think, and so routines are becoming routines. I don't have to tell them every single time. They know what's expected when they line up. They know how to rotate. They know how to sit on the carpet. That takes a little bit of reinforcement, but they're doing so good and I'm so proud of them. I'm going to show you some of the things that we worked on today and kind of take you through what we did. I'm so proud of them because like we did this thing yesterday, like a calendar, and they had to like trace their numbers and then color or whatever, and they didn't do a very good job. They kind of were sloppy and I think they maybe felt rushed. I don't know. So I set it out again today and I was like, guys, we're gonna finish these. These are what's, you know, you're going to show your family what you can do. So I want you to use your 3-star coloring and I want you to trace your numbers really good. And I gave them like 10 minutes or something and they did such a nice job. I was so proud of them. It shows what they're capable of, and so now I can hold them to that. But I'm gonna show you what we did today, and then I just made some copies, so I'm gonna go pick those up at the printer and I can show you that too. And then yeah, I'm gonna head out soon because I love being planned a week ahead, you guys. Like, it makes my life so much easier. And actually at my school, I shared this over on Instagram, I am supposed to be 2 weeks planned out. That's what our principal likes, but just for the first couple of weeks being a first year teacher, like, it's okay for us to kind of get into the swing of things. And so I'll plan a little bit more later on this week and then I will be okay. So I'm going to show you what we did. So this is an example of the calendar, and so they just were tracing the numbers and they got to color them, and I gave them a sticker if they did 3-star coloring. And so I'll show you a couple other ones. So this is another student. And then here's another girl. She didn't quite finish. This is really hard for her. Here's another student. This shows the differentiation. Like, this for this little girl is a really good job, and I'm so proud of her for tracing her numbers with pencil. So even though it's like not the same coloring, this is 3 stars for her. Let me find a really good one. Here's another student. Anyways, that's kind of what we did, so I was super proud of them for doing that. And then we also did our very first like big math lesson. We did our making meaning lesson. We practiced reading, talked about when we're reading, it's quiet, a voice level 1, talked about how we put our books away and all that fun jazz. And so we had a really good day. So I thought I'd show you really quickly my outfit, and then I'm gonna head out because I'm ready to go home. So I got this lanyard off of Etsy. The store is Lunar Base Store. I'm just gonna cover up like my lanyard and I'll take this off. So I'm just wearing this black t-shirt. This is like my favorite black t-shirt ever. It's from, I got it from Value Village, but I think it's from H&M, possibly. And then I have these pants. These are the Rockstar skinny jeans from Old Navy, and I love them. They're such a cute color, perfect for fall. And then this belt is from Amazon. And then my shoes are from Target. They're just black little slip-on shoes. And then this morning I was wearing a flannel, and so it's actually on the floor by my seat because it got hot. So I'm gonna head out for today. I'm very excited that it was a good day again, and I hope that it keeps going this way. And I think I'm starting to figure out my kiddos that, you know, are a little bit more emotional, they need extra support. I think I'm starting to figure out what triggers them and how to prevent that, how to help them through that, and so I'm excited. So I'm gonna head out and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye! Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. I'm so excited that it's Wednesday, you guys. It was so hard for me to wake up, but I just wanted to share a little teacher tip hack with you guys. And so it's like 6:50 right now, and I never have enough time to make breakfast. I do have bacon cooking right now, but I always meal prep on Sundays before the school year starts, and just keep doing that every week so that then I can save a lot of time in the morning. And so I'll show you what I meal prep, and maybe sometime I'll do a whole video about it, but I'm going to show you. So the first really simple thing is I always hard boil eggs for the week, and so I just have eggs and like bacon in the morning so the bacon is cooking. And then I also prep these, sorry, our fridge is like really messy, these salads. And so this is just a really simple like chicken garden salad. And then I always just put my veggies in little baggies too. And I reuse the bags every time. But so then I can just grab it and then put it in my lunch box. And then I'm like ready. I also add some other things like the cheese stick and the dressing and stuff, but it just makes my life so much easier. I am on my way to school now. It's like 7:20, and so I actually am not contracted until 8:30, but I like to get there a little bit early just to kind of make sure that I'm completely ready, work on some things, and just kind of be settled when the kids show up. And I actually usually end up leaving around 7, but then just this week I've been so tired. I've been snoozing my alarm so many times, and so I end up getting up a little bit later, but it's okay because I'm still there earlier than I need to be. I wanted to tell you guys about the best moments from yesterday. I had some really awesome victories with my students that I'm really excited about. And so the first one being that I think I've told you about that I have a student that speaks no English. Well, I actually have 3. 2 of their first languages are Spanish and the other one is Vietnamese. And so 2 of the students, they will talk and communicate with me. Like they'll say their name and they can like say like yes and no and stuff. But one of the students has never spoke, not even once. Like I'd ask him what his name was in Spanish and he like would not reply. He'd just show me like his name tag, or just anything I would ask them to say. Like we do roll and I tell them this is what you're gonna say when you hear me say this, and he just wouldn't ever say anything, right? Which is fine because, you know, it's obviously a level of comfort. He doesn't know what I'm saying. Anyways, so yesterday, now that we have started curriculum, we have started like rotations, and so the students will work with me in like groups of 6, and so it's been so nice. Like I cannot tell you how nice it's been to be able to work with like a small group and get that kind of like more like one-on-one attention basically. And so anyway, so I was working with him and he was at my station for math, and I told him like, this is 1, can you say 1? And he said 1, and I was like, oh my gosh, you said it. I was so proud of him. Like I think my mouth like dropped open and I was like, ah! And then he did it for all the numbers up to 5, and because that's what we were working on. But I was so proud of him. I was so excited. And so that was just like the biggest victory ever yesterday. And so I'm hopeful that he'll continue feeling more comfortable and that he'll continue picking up English and continue talking to me and learning. And so I'm excited. What else happened yesterday? We didn't have any big meltdowns, which was good. I have one student in particular who just has a lot of sensory needs, and so he gets overwhelmed when there's a lot of stimuli. When we're like singing or dancing, he gets stimulated, and so it's like too much for him. And then also he has a really hard time with transitions and stopping when he's supposed to stop, which is a typical 5-year-old thing, like he's 5. And so we've been kind of like, I've been like front loading him, if that makes sense, like making sure I say like, okay, you have, this is your 3-minute warning, this is your 2-minute warning, this is your 1-minute warning, and then just making sure he's like really prepared to transition when it's time to transition. And so I feel like that's been helping. And then also using those stand timers is a lifesaver, you guys. Like I would not survive without those things. Those things are amazing. Also headphones are super important to have. And then I also have these like, they're almost like oil and water timers, but they're colored, and so the kids flip them and it like slowly floats down, and the kids love those too when they need a break. And so I definitely would recommend. I shared a post all about my like calm corner necessities on my Instagram if you want to see that page, and then I also share a little sneak peek into our calm corner. So that's kind of what is the deal, what was really great yesterday, and I'm excited for today. I'm excited for my kids. I love my kids so much. Like I cannot even tell you, they're so sweet. Good morning, friends. Today is Thursday. Yesterday I didn't really get to talk after school, right when I was going on my way to school. It was a crazy day. I was really tired. I couldn't find my camera, but I found it, so we're good. This morning I have a PLC meeting at 8:30, like right when our contracted hours start, and so it's just after 7 right now. I'm heading to my school, so I should be there around like 7:30, and so then, well, 7:30, 7:40, and then I can get some stuff done, just make sure I'm ready. Today we are packing some bags to send home to our kids. So me and my partner and teacher, we're sending home, because we did a baseline assessment and it kind of showed us like which letters the kids know already, what numbers they know and stuff like that. And so we're gonna send home like a packet that I'll show you. It shows like what letters they don't know and stuff, so they can practice at home, hopefully. So that's exciting. And so I'm gonna head to school now. Today is a new day, a good day hopefully, and it's gonna be fun. So I will check in with you guys later on today. Hello friends, it is my plan time right now. So I just wrote up a little anchor chart for the poem we are learning about today in math, and so I'm going to show you that and show you what I'm doing. So this is our poem. It's 1, 2, buckle my shoe. And so since I have so many ELLs and just kindergartners, and so we need lots of visuals, they actually do know their numbers pretty well, and so I made sure to do it different colors, add pictures for them, and then hopefully this will help us learn our numbers a little bit more. And they'll do like finger flashes as we do the different lines, and so I think this will be a fun one. They like really active, engaging things, and so I'm excited to do this with them. I also shared about this on my Instagram, but this is one of our most used websites. It's called classroomscreen.com, and it has a timer, a visual timer for them, and it has voice levels. It just has lots of different resources that are really good. Hello friends, today is Friday. It was a fun Friday. It's actually after school now. I just got home. Honestly, yesterday, why I didn't vlog after school was because it was a rough day, you guys. Like, it was really hard. Just my kids are exhausted by the end of the week. It's only the second week of kindergarten, and so they're tired, I'm tired, and so they get grouchy, and then behaviors start happening, and then, you know, it's hard as a 5-year-old to control your emotions in a safe manner, and so it just got a little bit overwhelming, and then I got stressed out, and then I just needed my night to myself. Warren and I literally just got some wine and we watched Grey's Anatomy all night, and then I went to bed at like 8:30. So that was my night yesterday, and that's why I didn't vlog. I just needed a little bit of mental health recoup. And so then today I like entered in with like a really positive attitude. I was like, today is going to be a great day. We are going to make it a great day. And you know, because it's Friday, and so we did Fun Friday today, and it was all about apples. And so we did a lot of fun things and the kids loved it. They loved it and we had so much fun and I'm just so excited about it. So today we did a couple different activities with apples. So the kids came in and for the very first time this year I had like a morning message on the board, which I think I'm gonna continue doing on Fridays. I would do it all week, but I kind of want it to like stay special, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'll end up doing it every day, but so I like had a message on the board and I was like, you guys, like I left you a note. And they were like, what? And I like read it to them and I was like, hi friends, happy Friday. Or I said like, today is Friday. It is also Fun Friday and we're going to have a theme for today. So then we talked about what theme meant. And then I told them today's theme is apples. And so we read a book about apples and they really liked it. And then we talked about the different parts of an apple. So we did kind of like a glad drawing of an apple. So I like talked about it as I drew it. And then we talked about the words and it was just super fun. Then they went to specials and they came back and we painted little apples that I'm gonna make into a little bulletin board this weekend, hopefully. And so that's what I'm gonna do with those apples that we painted. And then we did an apple science experiment. And so I had all the kids on the carpet with clipboards and their little paper, and I had like a tray and an apple. And so we went through step by step of the experiment. So I like dug out the core of the apple like with a spoon. And then I put baking soda and vinegar, and then they made predictions about whether they thought the apple was going to explode or not. And so obviously it kind of was just like a volcano experiment, but they absolutely loved it. They thought it was so cool. And then they went to lunch and we came back and then they took their clipboards back to the carpet and then I kind of helped them like draw each step. You know, like I was on the overhead cam and they were on the carpet. And so then they went back, colored it, and then we did an apple taste test. And so we had a red apple and a green apple. And so we got to taste both of them. And then they decided which one was their favorite. And we did a class vote and compared the numbers, saw which one was bigger. And the red one won by 1, by the way. So red delicious apples are our kindergarten favorite. And so it was so much fun. And then we did rotations and then playtime and the day was over. It was so good today and I just loved it. It was so much fun and I'm so glad that I decided to put in a little bit of extra effort to like make it a little bit more fun today rather than just, you know, doing normal routines on Friday. And so I think this is something I'm going to try my best to continue. Obviously, it will depend, but I loved it. I thought it was so much fun. So that's what we did today and it was so much fun. And then you guys, the most exciting thing ever after school today. So my district is absolutely amazing. I've said this before, but they are amazing. And so they hosted this new teacher event where they had collected donations of books since last April. And they hosted an event for new teachers to go pick out as many books as they wanted. And so I took a little clip on Instagram. I will insert it now. And so that shows you how many books there were, you guys. It was insane. It was so crazy. So I have a huge carload of books. Like, I don't even think you guys can tell because like my seats had to be folded down for these two boxes, which are completely full. And then there's another box. There's like another 2 boxes and then a bag. I cannot believe it, you guys. I just like tripled my classroom library and there was like good books. Like there was Eric Carle, there was Arthur, there was Curious George, there was Peter H. Reynolds, there was Kevin Hanks, there was tons of books, you guys. So I am stoked. Like that was like the best ending ever to a week. And so I will hopefully share with you guys some of the books that I got that are like my absolute favorites. I'm hoping to make a plan with me video on Sunday, which kind of failed this week. So hopefully it'll be better next week. You know, growth mindset, we'll get better. And so yeah, so this is my end of my week. And so I'm so excited to edit this video and get it up for you guys. And so I hope you guys had an amazing week and I hope you guys have a restful and amazing weekend as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
To be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty?